Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is Frecky Fit Wolf. It's Sunday, so yep, that means it's time for another weigh-in. Alright, so what a week this week, guys. It was long and kind of stressful, and wow, yeah. So if you remember my videos on Monday, last Sunday started off the week, and I had a major binge. And I want to explain that actually real quick because a lot of people are like, it happens, just move on. Like, okay, so when I was younger, I was diagnosed with BED, binge eating disorder. And so a lot of times with that, it's not just a matter of, oh, I ate a little more than I should or more than the average person. And it happens. Typically with that, there are reasons. And usually stuff up here that I'm ignoring or dealing with or fighting that triggers it. And so for me, it's not just simply a matter of just, it happens, move on. I really do need to find a reason so that I can better combat it and understand. Because like with my depression and my anxiety, it comes out in many forms, and binge eating is one of them. And so luckily, I did a lot of thinking and soul searching, and I think pretty confident I figured out a huge factor into the why of the binge. And so, I was moving on because yes, mistakes happen. They happen to everybody. Everybody that commented on that video, like, it's happened to so many people. But especially, so many people that have weight issues. But like I said, especially to the extent, because like I don't even remember what I listed in the video, but afterwards I realized it was a lot more than even what I listed that I actually was binging on. It was kind of intense. So I just wanted to explain real quick, if any of my replies sounded a little dismissive, I didn't mean it that way. It was just, it's hard to explain when it's more than I just overate. It's because a lot of people use the word binge when it's like you don't really know what a binge is. Like, a binge isn't, oh yeah, I just, over a couple of days ate a bag of candy or a bag of chips or whatever. It's like where you cannot control yourself and you are just going and going and going and eating everything in your path. And yeah, it's kind of messy and it just feels dirty when you're done. But like I said, luckily, I'm pretty confident I've understood the cause, and I'm not going to get into that on here because it's kind of personal, but I've dealt with it, or at least I'm in the process of dealing with it so that I know how to see it. And if I think about it, like, the warning signs were there as far as like anxiety goes, because like I was having major issues sleeping and like being a little bit more reclusive, but I at least made myself go out. But sometimes it's not productive to just force yourself to do things because a normal person would do it. So I've looked at that stuff, and so either way, I'm good, and I've dealt with that. And then the rest of the week, it was just tiring. Like, I don't want to get into all the details, but there's a lot of stuff that happened this week, and then work was just really busy, which honestly, it's a double-edged sword. It's wonderful because that means I make more money, and I've been really stressed about money lately, but at the same time, it's exhausting. So it's a double-edged sword there, especially like a girl at my work, poor thing, she sprained her hand. And so, like, Friday night, like, if you guys remember the live, and it probably, like, if you saw how I was not that animated, I was not that talkative, like, I worked, like, 3.5 hours longer than I usually do, and literally had to rush home and go live. So Friday was a very, very long day, and it was, like, good. Like, it was fun doing the live, despite, like, how low energy I was, and, work was good because it was busy. So all good things. It's just, very tiring, very exhausting. And then because I was so wound up and didn't get a chance to wind down, I couldn't really sleep that night. And the night before, I couldn't sleep well either. But yeah, so it was a long week. And actually today's Sunday, and you guys know I'm normally off on Sundays, but because of her hand, I volunteered to go in for a little bit today. So that's why I'm actually recording earlier than usual. Good thing I actually woke up super early. So I was able to, wait a couple hours for my weigh-in, and yeah. So anyway, that was my week. Don't want to be a Debbie Downer. It was a week. It was stressful. It was good. It was all of the above. But yeah, so hopefully your weeks are going wonderful. I know a lot of you weighed in yesterday. Some of you weigh in today. Some weigh, random days. But let me know how yours is going. And side note, I don't even know if you guys are noticing it, so me pointing it out is going to be annoying. But the pizza that I got last week, yeah, it gave me a pimple. I had a pimple over here somewhere, and then now I got that guy. And it's driving me bonkers, especially because it looks way worse on camera. I was looking in the mirror, and I could barely see it. I turn on my spotlight, and it's zooming in, and that's all I can stare at right now. So yeah, that's cute. Anyway, all right, enough negative Nancy talk. This week, like I said, went well, went stressful, went long, but I behaved every other day besides the weigh-in. I didn't do as much exercise as I've been wanting to, especially with the longer days. It's kind of exhausting, or the busier days. Sometimes I'm really bad at getting up and going out before I go to work. It's always I'll do it after work, and then if I'm swamped at work, well, I'm tired because my legs are super sore. That's why if you noticed yesterday's video, super short. I think it was 3 minutes or 2.5. I don't know. It was super short, but I needed to relax, so I made some tea. Hopefully you guys saw that flower tea, because that was really cool. A coworker gave me that, and it was really cool and tasted really good. Actually, I still have some this morning. But yeah, so that I needed to do. I needed to soak and stuff, and my legs are still sore today. It's kind of obnoxious, but they're just kind of achy, and I don't know exactly why, because it's not I worked that much harder. So, I mean, I did go on a walk. So, not 3 in a week that I wanted, but I did 1. But anyway, that is what I am feeling today. But you guys are mainly here for the weigh-in numbers. So, let's get into those. Alright, so, my starting weight was, let me get over here. My starting weight is 376.8. My current weight now, though, is 339.8. So I lost 2.5 pounds this week and 37 pounds total. I need to get that a little bit higher. I am shocked in a very good way because, like I said, the rest of the week I behaved. I stayed within my points. I didn't go super under. Last night I did go super under because I was tired and I tried passing out early. And then I end up waking up and not being able to sleep again. Kind of getting annoying. Kind of tired of it. But yeah, so despite that, I mean, every other day I got to my point goal. I got to my calorie goal. I didn't go over. I didn't go obnoxiously under. And this was the results. 2.5 pounds this week. I'm shockingly happy with that. I thought with how bad I did. Because like I said, normally on Sundays, I go over. I do my daily points and all my weeklies. And there have been several times that I might go a couple over my weeklies. But, I mean, I can't even track what I had last Sunday. And it was hardcore over. I mean, I'm talking days worth of points is what I ate on Sunday. So despite that, to come out with a week like this, I'm super happy. And I did get a new scale. A friend of mine bought me a scale, and that is the result on that scale, but I did double check on my old scale, and it was the same. So I was like, oh, okay, that's legit. I was like, okay, I'm going to step on the new scale, and, because it's brand new, it's calibrated different or something. I don't know. But no, it was good. But I am really excited for this scale because you plug it in with a USB, so you don't have to worry about the batteries. Because I know there was a couple weeks ago or something that, yeah, the week that I gained, my battery was dying, and so it kept changing every time I stepped on the scale, and so I put in new batteries, and it said I was up. So, this one, USB. It's not going to die. I have it plugged into the wall right now, so don't have to worry about that. But so, moving on. Mini goals. I got really excited because I did not realize how close I was. I guess because I was seeing 40 all the time. But, you know, my goal weight for my first mini goal is 336.8. That will be losing 40 pounds total. And so, since I'm at 339.8, I've only got 3 more pounds to go. It's so close. Now I gotta really decide if I can afford my reward up there, because I want it really bad, but oh no. But anyway, so that one, awesome. And Dragon Con goal. So my goal is to get to 263, and with my current weight being 339.8, that's 76.8. And this is for Dragon Con. I've explained it a million times, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's the largest fan-run nerd convention. I'm excited. It happens every year in Atlanta during Labor Day weekend, and so I'm going next year for the first time ever. Amy over at the TMI Queen and I are going, and our friend Sarah is going, and I have several friends on Facebook that I've met through them that are going, and another friend that I didn't even know lives near there that he plans on going. So it's going to be awesome, and I want to be in a decent enough shape to handle walking around this, because we're talking like 84,000 people, 5 hotels. It's a lot of walking, a lot of moving, and I don't want to be that exhausted dude that like, guys, I can't keep up, or I gotta rest. I want to be able to go and have fun. Plus, I've never been to Atlanta, so we kind of want to sightsee. So I think I need to recalculate the math to see where I'm at, but that is doing, I think I did it with 2 pounds, to lose 2 pounds a week would get me to 263. But even if I am anywhere close to that, I'll be super happy, because that's still a lot off of this frame. So I'd be really, really happy, because that would be over 100 pounds lost at that point. Because I started at 276, and that's, or 376, and that's 263. So that would be awesome. Even if I can just do 100 pounds by then, I'd be happy. But yeah, so that is that. I am obviously happy. This week went a lot better than I thought it would, and that just kind of improved my mood a lot. Not that I was in a bad mood, because I have been enjoying my book. We talked about it in the live stream, but this book series that I thought had ended, and it did years ago, finally has a new book. So I'm super excited. I've been doing my Felicia Day book. I've been playing video games. All of the Halloween events are out now, so that makes me even more ecstatic. And yeah, so it's just been, some good things are happening. I am very happy, and I'm hoping you guys are happy too. Like, hopefully nothing is getting you down, and if you had stressors like I had this week, I hope you are keeping your mindset in check and not letting it ruin your whole plan. Because I mean, I admit, Monday morning I wasn't letting it stop me. I got right back on track. But Sunday night, like afterwards, I was in a not so great headspace. And in the past, that is when I would have given up. I would have been like, I can't do this. If I'm going to have stuff like that, I just, you know how it goes. You just start rambling and things, tumble and seem a lot worse than they are. And I could see myself Sunday night heading that direction. And instead I'm like, you know what? No. Doing these videos helps me so much. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for encouraging me. Because just knowing that I'm going to be making a video for you guys really, really helps. Like, okay, I got to turn this around. I don't want to be in this headspace. I don't want people to watch this. People aren't going to want to watch that. And so that really, really helped me a lot, knowing that you guys are there. So thank you so much. And so hopefully you have some kind of support system in your life. I keep saying support is key. Mindset is key. All of that is so important. So if you haven't, join my Facebook group. It's all about the support. There are a bunch of other Facebook groups that you can join that really offer support, and all the YouTubers. I mean, obviously if you're watching me, you probably have seen the other channels, but if you haven't, I've mentioned them throughout a lot of my series, and just check them out, because they help. Watching them really helps me. So, yes, do that. And I'm going to get off here because it's been 15 minutes already, and I've got to edit, and then I got to get ready for work. And I got to decide what I want to have for breakfast, because normally I'm off, and I have a certain pattern that I do. But now I'm going to work, so it's going to be a little bit different, which is kind of cool, because I'll be busy at work, so I won't have time to be binging and stuff. Not that I really plan to, because headspace, I'm in a good space right now. So, not a worry. So anyway, until tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys later.